Zach Ewing back on BVarsity Live with the teenage Trevor Horn. He's stunned. He's stunned. No, he just acts like he's a teenager. You're actually like triple that age. You're an old man.
Well, I don't care, man. You get to a point where you're just, you got to take care of things financially at home and all that kind of stuff professionally. But for me, I don't care. I enjoy having fun and, doing what we do. And
yeah, you tried to rub my head for some reason over at our desk, and you shocked the living heck out of me.
There's like a static electricity,
which was really fun.
In our floor here, and so every time I get up from my chair, I'll go touch something. The first thing I touch, it's always shocking.
How about let's not make it me anymore, okay?
We're here with
really CJ West,
you every single time.
All area girls basketball player from Garces, player of the year as a sophomore and junior. And possibly as a senior, too. We'll find out next Sunday when the all-area teams come out in the Californian and on Bakersfield.com. CJ is going to Cal this weekend, or this summer.
Yeah.
And
are you ready for the summer already?
I am ready for the summer.
We still got 2 months, man.
I'm ready for baseball season. It starts on Sunday, Major League Baseball season. So I'm ready for that. I was going to say
baseball season starts for you tomorrow when you cover Miramonte at Highland.
There you go. Huh. There you go. CJ, you're going to Berkeley. Now, I know you're a little bit of a foodie, right? You like to try new restaurants and new things. Yeah. What's your spots in Berkeley? Do you have them already?
I have a spot in San Francisco, the Fisherman's Wharf.
Right.
There's waters right here. There's a little kind of like a seafood bar type thing.
There's seafood galore right there, yeah.
Yes, and they literally just take it. I remember one time when I was little, we went as a family, and they were cooking it right there in front of you. You literally just stand there, and they give it to you, and you just stand there and eat it. It's so good. But they had the live crab, and I remember one time they threw it in the pot, like the heated pot to boil it, and it just like screamed. And me and Rachel were like freaking out, and it was like the craziest thing. But I'll never forget that. But that's like my favorite place. It's so good.
My brother lived up
all
on the
seafood. I love it.
My brother lived up on the coast, almost to Oregon and California for about 8 years. I remember one time I went up to go visit him, and he took me out on this little pontoon boat out in the harbor. We actually pulled like 3 of his pots out of the water, put the crab into the cooler, took it back. His buddy had this big pot on a Bunsen burner out in the backyard. We cooked him up, threw him on a table of newspaper, and just ate the crab right there.
Yeah.
And when you
It's the best way to do it.
Oh, and
Yes.
you eat crab like that, you don't need butter, you don't need salt,
Exactly.
you just eat it, and it's so delectable.
Yes.
And the messier, the better, man. Just,
Yeah.
Get your
100%.
hands dirty, yeah. How about in Bakersfield? What's your hot spots in Bakersfield to eat? Where do you like to go? It doesn't compare, I know, to the Bay Area, but there are some spots.
I feel like Bakersfield has good Italian food. We're a really big pizza family.
Okay.
So we have really good pizza spots. And Joseph's Italian Pizza, it's by like Rosemary's, the ice cream place.
Okay.
We have our own pizza there. It has like everything plus like shrimp and mushrooms and olives. It's so good.
Is it on the menu yet?
So what do I order? What do I order? Do I just ask for the West?
The West Special.
I like that.
My parents have been going there before Nikki was even born, so like they know us.
So it's right up the street on F. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta check that out, and the seafood twist too. You get the
Yes.
shrimp on it. And now you're also, and I swear, for being to be at the level you're at as a basketball player, you have to be kind of single-minded, but you've got a lot of outside interests as well. You're
Hold
also
on, I'm
into
not
a
done
lot
with
of
food. I'm not done with food.
We'll get back to food, all right? We'll get back to. I'm hungry too. Art is a big part of your life as well, and it's also that's a good place to be for art. Is Berkeley,
Right.
walking around, kind of seeing some of the street art and those sort of things. Do you have memories of that as a child? I mean, of just kind of. You see some pretty weird stuff in Berkeley, but you see some cool stuff too.
Right. Nikki is actually a really, really good artist. She kind of, after college, she didn't really pursue it in any way, but she's actually really good. So I honestly have no idea where it came from. I think maybe junior high, going into high school, I kind of like just started doing it more, and I realized like, oh, I actually really like doing this on my free time, and like, oh, I'm not too bad at it either. So
Yeah.
I mean, it just came like that, I guess.
Did you want to go back to food over there?
No, I'm
Are
actually.
you like drawing?
I'm drawing you right now.
You're
I'm an
drawing me.
artist.
This is gonna be interesting. Okay. This is gonna be one of those caricatures, I can tell.
You've seen it before. You've seen it before, Zach.
How what does Cal have coming back? Where will you fit in on the basketball court as a freshman?
Well, Christina Nigwe has like a big role. So I'm hoping to kind of like split that, be able to take some off of her and just be a lot more deep in that in that area.
Kind of be an
So,
understudy to start
right.
out with, and that,
Right.
and a great player to learn from too.
Right, exactly.
What we got over there?
I'm an artist.
My
Sign me up.
God.
It's like a Picasso.
You got to
Charles.
punch. You got to punch me in the nose first. Then you might be
But
close.
this is seriously all I can draw is just these caricatures in different ways. So
CJ will give you lessons later.
Okay.
Trevor, you were asking about Alexis Gilbert and the Garces team coming back during the break. I mean, it's kind of cool to, I think, also come back and sort of see what your high school's up to too.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy. I mean, they're kind of like little sisters. They're really like hyper, and they're kids. They're honestly kids, but they know that I'll tell them that anytime.
well, and Lexus Green runs around with those.
You weren't that immature as
Tails
a
that kinda
freshman,
come
were you?
out on-
I
side.
don't think I was.
I don't think you were either, actually. Thinking
but
back on
it's
it.
funny. They make me laugh all the time, but it was always like they're laughing a little too much in practice, and Jesse gives us that look, and we're like, guys, just stop. So that happened a lot, but so it was kind of like that type of relationship.
Okay, so you leave 2.5 months from now.
Yes.
What are you gonna miss most about Bakersfield?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna my friends, like, they're a big part. They always understand. Every time they ask me, oh, can we do this? I have practice, or I have a tournament, especially my club days when I would go to LA twice a week, and I would always be there on the weekends or be somewhere on the East Coast on the weekends. They were always so understanding, really supportive, and the fact that they just kept inviting me to things even though they knew I couldn't go.
And how much of that, having such close friends away from the sport, has allowed you to be this multifaceted young woman that we've grown to know so well?
Yeah, I think that's a really, really big thing that helps when you have the right people around you. It's their influence has a bigger impact than you would think until you realize, when you're doing the right things, or when you're alone but you still have those people and you still have your family. That influence makes a really big impact, and we're all of us are going, like, we're just spreading out. I have a friend going to Missouri, Ohio, and I'll be here. Yeah. so
Actual
it's
University
crazy.
of Missouri?
No, it's the.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Darn it.
sorry. It's a Catholic college there in Missouri, and then Franciscan University in Ohio. So it's just we're all spreading out. So we all made a pact to see each other at least one time a year. And then if we all end up coming back at the same time, then that'll be cool too. But yeah, just having an influence of really, really good people around you is really important.
Should find the geographic center point of where you all are. It'll be
Yeah.
somewhere in Wyoming or something.
Yeah.
You know? That'll be
Yeah.
difficult.
What, go
to
hang
get
out
to.
at your parents' house?
Let's turn it around. Yeah, there you go. Let's turn it around. What's the thing you're most looking forward to about going to Berkeley?
Besides basketball, I'm gonna say weather, because
I like that.
like the cold.
Yep.
I do not like heat at all.
You're not gonna be
Oh.
wearing that sweatshirt in a
Oh,
couple of
no,
weeks.
no.
Yeah, it's
But I think I like the cold. I don't like maybe not snow that cold, but like Berkeley, there's always a breeze. It's so amazing, and I just love it. I just can't wait.
you sound ready. You
Yeah.
sound ready. June 22nd, right? You said.
Yes, that's when my summer school starts. So I'll probably either go. I think that's a Thursday or a Wednesday. So I'll probably be up there that Monday.
Okay.
I might have orientation earlier that month, but I still have to register for that today. So
All right. Well, we're gonna let you go then, so you can get on to that. I think.
yeah.
We got Nick Papagni coming up next. He's going to talk a little baseball and softball with us in the central
Do
section.
I have to
as
stay
we-
for this last two? Because I might go get the West Special.
as we turn on to spring sports. But hey, CJ, not only do we thank you for coming on today, we thank you for being cooperative with us and just a joy to watch and to interact with over the last 4
Thank
years.
you guys. Thank you.
CJ West of Garces. She is girls basketball all area again this year. I'll spill those beans. Whether it's going to be player of the year or not, you'll find out next Sunday. And we'll come back on BVarsity Live.